YouTube? It's your boy Tits here, and today we're going to take a look at the new Antimatter Warframe in Update 9. I'm going to show you all her powers in this gameplay here. I start off with the wormhole, being able to teleport across the map. Looks like it's bugged at the moment because enemies are supposed to be able to go through it and teleport, but I'll show you in many examples the enemies are not teleporting through it. This could come in pretty handy if it was working. There's a little example of molecular prime with a full stretch. You can prime enemies just from every elevation all over the map. It has a nice range on it, but if you really want to get all over the map, you really need that full stretch. Some more wormhole there. Her first power, which I'll be showing you in a minute. Here's an example right here. It's just going all over the place instead of, one general area. That stretch really helps out. I'm going to be showing you her first power next. This is her, what's it called, Flux Nova? No, not Flux Nova. I forgot what it's called. Something Nova, actually, where all these things are orbiting around you. I think you get 6 of them, and they will last a minute or until each one is shut off. Downfall, though, only one shoots off at a time. Generally, you're doing around 750 against all the infested here. That's with the full focus. It's like 3, it's around 3 without it, and then on Grenium Corpus it's around 100 or 300 with the focus. I got a few more clips showing you how well the molecular prime works, all the way up until about wave 12, where it starts to not kill them. And that's pretty much it. Oh, there's the molecular prime, just crushing them all. That chain reaction's a sweet way to do the ulti. The gameplay is about to wrap up here, though. I will show the build video after this. A build video with energy siphon and rifle amp, the new aura system. You guys should have a lot of fun with her, but she will get boring quick just because she's really all about her ulti. That's really all that's great with her, unfortunately. We'll see what happens to her in the future. Hope you guys are having fun with Update 9, and I'll let you finish watching the gameplay here, and we'll get into the build. Alright guys, let's check out the build I use for her. I'm not going to go into huge detail with everything, it takes too long. All I'm going to say about the powers is the first power, most damage you can get with focus, is mainly around 750 for the infested, and that's with doing the 3 times damage. It's an alright power. I don't use it though. Wormhole, not the greatest utility. It can maybe be helpful, and it's kind of fun being able to teleport around, but not really a great utility. The biggest thing is enemies being able to go through it, and maybe on some defense you could teleport them off the map and kill them, but right now it's bugged, as you've seen. Enemies aren't going through it. Antimatter drop, yeah, you shoot it and it does thousands and thousands of damage, but I'd rather just one shot or kill the enemy myself. Why stand in front of him waiting for a ball to hit him while you're taking damage from other places? It's a dumb power. How that power could have been made good is if you threw an antimatter ball out, like a mini absorb ball, and all the enemies' gunfire and all the teammates' gunfire got sucked into that ball, and you did a ton of damage, and it spread to other enemies. It took me 2 seconds to think of that. I just don't get it, the devs, it's like, I don't know. The devs just kind of, I know the community also, they thought of these powers, but the devs had final say, and I just think they kind of, they'll think of good stuff, but then they don't execute well a lot. It's just what happens. She's really all about her ulti. Her ulti, it just it's how it works that's so good, because it doesn't do a ton of damage. On wave 10 Zinni, I zoomed in close to all the enemies with Vegas. 2,000, maybe 2,300 was like the most damage I got. It's the fact that you kill one and the explosion kills the next, that one kills the next, and it's a chain reaction. And even if they're right on top of each other, you still don't get more than like 2,000, 2,300 around that area. By wave 12, it couldn't even one-shot anymore, and that's with a full focus. Nothing really great about her ulti except how it works. And it has a nice range, but with a full stretch, you can get it all over the map too. And on lower wave and just regular missions, yeah, this ulti owns. But when it comes down to the damage output, it doesn't hold up. But I'm not hating on the ulti though, because how many ultis do hold up on level 70 enemies? Not that many, only a few. So I got to stretch all the way for her ulti, flew all the way for energy, redirection 2 from the top, of course, update 9, enemies levels are higher, everything's tougher, enemies hit harder now at current levels, so beefing up your Warframes is a lot more important. Vitality 4 from the top, redirection all the way up, or focus, and that's for her ulti. Rifle amp all the way up. They buffed the hell out of this, and it stacks with everybody. This is the shit. 4 rifle amps is a lot of fun to use. Now her other build I use is thrown in an energy siphon. Energy siphon also works really well, and we only had 3 people with it on, and we were going up over 2 a second with 4 people on or having it on. Even 3 people having it on, it's faster than 4 people having it on before. It's fast. It does work really well. I like using this build too if I don't use rifle amp, and I'll just have someone else in the group use rifle amp. The last point remaining, put that in wormhole, by the way. So that'll make a fully ranked wormhole, which gives it 6 uses. I'm not using it right now. I'm not gonna use it, but if I don't use rifle amp, I will use it because it's fun. I'll get on top of the map in weird places. Enemies can't get to me, and I can just shoot from my Ogress way up at the top of the map. It's kind of cool, like on Zinni, straight up at the top from the pod, and back a little bit, or forward a little bit. On top of the pipes is really cool. But as I've shown you, the enemies aren't making it through the wormhole. We'll see if they fix it. If you like Nova, that's great. Like I said, not trying to hate on her, but she's basically a one-trick pony. She was poorly executed. Even her ulti isn't, super great, but more or less it's the rest of her that was poorly executed. She's a one-trick pony, as in the fact that her ulti is really all that's great about her. So, I don't know. I give her like a 4 out of 10 if I was gonna rate her. But update 9 is awesome though. It's a lot of fun. Give it out to the devs for all the hard work they did. And I'm going to go back to playing it, enjoying myself. Hope this helped you out, guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.